techniques instead of doing. You'll know it when you hear it. Again, it's that kind of rockabilly sixth sound actually, where I'm saying it's a sixth chord because you're adding the pinky on. Dion from Dion the Belmonts does his whole career. Probably one of the best thumb pick players. Kind of understated. Now, finally, the last thing I'd like to do is just to review the fundamentals. So I do tuning, save tuning for the very end. Yes, I'm here with the Texan. I'm right-handed, so the instrument's resting like this. My right leg, I'm on the very edge of the hard chair, sitting up straight now. The beginner tendency is going to be to glance over, see what you're doing. See what kind of shapes the left hand's make. That's okay a little bit, but generally you're staying straight. Instruments just like this. Do this. Then I'm holding my pick just casually like this. The thumb over it. The index finger underneath with kind of a little bit of space here. And that's the other thing to think about when you make your chords, but it's just kind of like that, curled in. The right time to. Holding the pick kind of loosely. Now there's all different sorts. This is the one I always like, the thinnest one. Very thin. Fender tortoise thin. Say that one 3 times. And I've had many Fender thins before, but this is the one that they sent to me as if I was some special interviewee of Marty Schwartz. And they sent it to me, this guitar dealer. And this is a special pick apparently, because I've had Fender thins in the past. They just get bent every which way. This one I've just been playing, and I mean a whole packs of them. But this one is, I gotta look for this exact pick again, and I know the Fender Medium is one of the most popular pick designs ever. So picks are a personal preference thing. I play with the thumb pick. So this is a thumb pick that I use here, the National size medium. Then I use this one quite often. See, I'm ruining them on both my hands. This Max Grip I use all the time. This is just a handful, so I'm not using the mandolin picks. Stuff like this with the medium thick, pretty heavy thickness. So that's a preference. But normally this. I'm sitting with the instrument. Now when I'm making all these chords that I've described to you, I'm on the very, very tips of my fingers. That's where the bone is. And my fingers have a nice developed curve that's developed over time. So you're on the very tips, you're curved, and you're also, sometimes your elbow has to be tucked in a certain way to make the chords, all posture. And oftentimes it has to do with, the thumb. The thumb is something that's movable on the instrument. The thumb is not stuck to one position, so that's